fighters, the EFF is the only organization that is feared everywhere by the establishment. Is feared by the white monopoly capital, which gave Cyril Ramaphosa 1 billion in 2017 to buy being president of the ANC, because they knew automatically he will become president of the country. Now, after they bought him, they protected him. There is no man who has ever been protected like Cyril Ramaphosa. If Cyril Ramaphosa hit you with a clap now in front of cameras, you go to court and say, this guy gave me a varam clap. And you play the video, the court is going to say you didn't see properly. It's not Cyril Ramaphosa. Cyril Ramaphosa is the most corrupt president of the ANC, worse than Jacob Zuma. We thought Zuma was worse, not what we are seeing now. When he came in, they said he was going to fight corruption. Corruption has doubled under him. But what is worrisome is the courts of South Africa. The judges are captured and they've protected him from day one until today. Cyril Ramaphosa got $1 billion from white companies, and we took him to court to reveal the names of those people who gave him billions in the public interest, because he was a deputy president when he received billions. The court said, no, there is no reason to reveal, conceal those documents. Once you say the matter is in public interest, and at that time CR17 was in everybody's lips, that is the most overwhelming evidence that the court wants. Once they say the public is interested, in the interest of transparency, open these books, we want to see who gave you money. The court said, no, you are not going to open those books. That's why we suspect they are judges. Oh, and I don't have a problem, share my taxes with everyone. SARS said, no, we can't share your taxes with anyone. The court said, give them to public, because it's Zuma. This protection of SARS, we don't care. Why do you say we must open Zuma's taxes? It's in public interest, because he's a president. Now, Ramaphosa, public interest doesn't work on him. The judges protect that. We find money under mattress, in the sofas, and not just money, in foreign currency, which is not allowed in South Africa. In South Africa, you can't trade with any other currency except the rand. Even in Sandton City, Diamond Walk, where you think there is international customers, for them to buy in Sandton City, they must change the money into the rands before they buy. Your president doesn't do that. He keeps a foreign currency. He doesn't declare it. He doesn't take it to the bank. An individual can keep a certain amount of money. Beyond that, of cash. Beyond that, you must take it to the bank. He doesn't take it to the bank. They rob him that money because it's money with blood. He doesn't open the case. He sends gangsters masquerading as police to go and fight with those people. We tell the court, we tell the Hawks, we tell the police, arrest this thing with a big nose because we found it with cash. They say, no, there is nothing wrong he has done. Parliament establishes a panel to investigate, led by former Chief Justice Pius Langa. They say there is prima facie evidence that the president violated his oath of office and the laws of South Africa. Therefore, we need impeachment processes to investigate him. The ANC uses its majority to vote against a report that says investigate corruption against the president by the Chief Justice. They say no. We go to court and say, look at what these people are doing, because Majority does not mean rationality. The court says, they are right. He must not account for anything. He kills people in Marikana. Till to date, he has never been held accountable for those people who died in Marikana. If you allow this judiciary to go on the way it's going on, we are going to Zimbabwe. The Zimbabwean democracy till to date is undermined by the judges who make the law as they go. If they like you or they don't like you, if you oppose ZANU-PF, they will make sure you go to jail. So we can't allow that in South Africa, where the president is not held accountable. Parliament passes a law that says you can't call point of order when the president speaks. That is the weapon you have as parliamentarians to hold the president accountable. We are not there to do anything. Our job is to hold the executive accountable. My ANC uses its majority to pass unconstitutional rules. When we go to court, the court says, sit down. That thing Baleka was doing. Every time you stand up and say, point of order, Baleka says, sit down, honorable. It's no longer Baleka. I would say, sit down. When the point of order is being called, the judges respond from the bench, sit down. The president is talking. President is not God. If it's a God of the ANC, if it's a God of the judges, president is not the God of the EFF. Even the judges are not the God of the EFF. With the judgment or no judgment, the day we go back to that parliament, we will call the point of order. The day we go back to that parliament, we will hold the president accountable, because that's what our people have elected us for. We are democratically elected. They say don't come where people have sent you to go. The court agrees with such undemocratic practice that block them, undermining the voice of the people which said the EFF must be in parliament. So you must fight, whether capital likes you or not, whether they agree with you or not. One day they will come to accept that you are correct. If you are on the side of the truth, you don't have to be liked by anyone. Anyway, the truth is not liked by anyone. Just tell it the way it is, whether there are many agreeing with you or not. When they are sleeping, they ask themselves a question: was he correct? And the conscience will never mislead you. It will always tell you he is correct, but for political reasons, go and fight that. Not because it's not telling the truth. So we are about that. So please fight us. When we leave here, let's mobilize everyone to register online to vote for the EFF, because only the youth can defeat these old madalas. Only the youth can bring back South Africa we wanted in 1994. Only the youth can put an end to load shedding. They find electricity, they destroy it. They find Transnet, they destroy it. They find a moving train, long distance train from Johannesburg to Durban. They destroy it. They destroy Prasa. Everything they touch, they destroy it. And if you are going to fold your arms and not stop this nonsense, your future is gone. Look at what they are doing now. They give all the unemployed youth 350. They say, as long as you are not working and you have no source of income, we give you 350. Then they give all of you 350. But this one doesn't have matric, is given 350. Where now you have a degree, 350. People can't be paid like that. People must be paid according to their qualifications. 350 must be there. We agree with it. But there must be a stipend for for graduates. This thing of celebrating unemployed graduates is an absolute nonsense that destroys the future. Because why will your child go to school? When you say to your child, go to school and get degree like me, arha mama, why must I get a degree like you? Because uncle here doesn't have matric. He gets 350, you get 350. We are both the same. Let me be like uncle and get the same amount of money as people with degrees. Let's reward education in order to inspire future generation. That's why I say everything they touch, they destroy it. And if we allow them to destroy you now, there won't be the future. They must say matric 1,000, degree 3,000, and honors 4,000, like that. Because we must make education fashionable. Young people must go and get free education in secondary and primary, also at tertiary. When they graduate, they must get jobs. If they can't get jobs, then give them the stipend and thank them for going to school in order to inspire future generations. You know, fighters, when we say the social grants must go up, they're thinking we're encouraging a wrong thing. There's too much money that goes into the pockets of politicians. You must ask yourself, and as educated young people, young intelligentsia, you always have to ask educated questions and be very critical in your approach. Ask yourself, who is the Minister of Environmental Affairs? Who is the Deputy Minister of Environmental Affairs? Who is the Deputy Minister of Communication? There are positions of deputy ministers everywhere. But those people are not known. They don't have powers. They are actually glorified PAs of ministers. But they are paid a lot of money. They've got bodyguards in Pretoria, bodyguards in Cape Town, houses in Pretoria, houses in Cape Town. They've got workers in Pretoria, workers in Cape Town. So when they say to you, where will you get the grants to give gogos? You say we destroy the positions of deputy ministers. We sell those houses, we sell the cars.